It's the start of another week of NFL action, and that means it's Thursday night in the NFL here on EA Sports.
A losing streak can wear down a team, and of course we've got one team coming in here having lost its last 3.
When you lose a couple games in a row, you start to doubt what you're doing on the football field. You lose confidence. So what do you do as a coach in a situation like this? You make it very simple for your players on both sides of the ball. Go back to the fundamentals and just give them this. Let's out-hit the other team today, and that should be enough to help us win the game.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
Falcons from the 32. He'll throw it over the middle. Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle. Here's our look at the Falcons lineup on offense today. It's been a rather slow-motion effort so far on the year as they have a very difficult time advancing the football. Middle of the field and incomplete this time. And now here's the Saints defense. This is a ball-hawking unit that a week ago came up with 4 takeaways. The Falcons bring in an extra tight end for this play.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Anytime an offense gets in a situation like this, they always want to go for it, 4th and short, but I don't know if I would do it. Well, this puts the coach in a tough position. Let's see what he does.
Cooks has got it now. And that's Jennings in on the stop.
There is nothing like a good return when you talk about special teams. Good blocking, the speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position.
The Falcons defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Spiller's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. Inside, and he's caught for the touchdown.
And with that touchdown, they've grabbed the lead here early in the first.
Boy, it's always nice to jump out to lead the football game. It just takes pressure off of you, and what it does, it puts the pressure on the other team. A good spot after scoring that touchdown.
Hardy's going to test the coverage here. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. The Falcons got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit.
And they take him down.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
The Falcons and the Saints is one of those sneaky rivalry games in the NFL. There is a lot of, well, just downright hatred for one another when it comes to this matchup. The fan bases, they wait all year long for these two matchups.
Well, they play in the same division. They play each other twice a year, and now they both turned into outstanding organizations. So the bad blood is there. And you know what I say, bad blood makes for good football.
The Saints go with the dime formation here on defense. Ryan's back in shotgun formation. And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to 4th down.
The Falcons are getting set to punt.
Cooks has got a chance this time. Brought down at the 38. And a run back of about 7.
The Saints offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at it. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
It's complete over to Brandon Cooks. Here's a look at the Saints offense. A lot of people thought coming into the year this would be one of the best rushing attacks in the league, but it's been very average to date. That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7. It's caught by Cooks. That's another reception. Give him 2. And here's the Falcons defense. They have to put some pressure on the quarterback this week, as last week they did not have a single sack. 3rd and 3. Spiller takes it on the toss.
Spiller's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
1st down here after the run. They need to get the play off. Breeze on the move. He brings it in. The Saints doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms today and throughout the stadium. 1st down at the 15. And they are in on Spiller.
Spiller's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second down here. He's going to get another carry. Buffers there to take him down.
The Saints have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
Looking across the middle. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact. A short field goal try on the way.
The kick is good.
Well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense moving the football down the field.
Hardy's going to start his return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
The Falcons weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Oh, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad business.
Second and 8 coming up. Falcons will take the snap from the 30. Intercepted.
Brooks is probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this, he is one good linebacker.
The Saints back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last 2 drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, it is amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field. You go out there and you score, and you feel like nothing can stop you. So it would not be surprised to see him to go out there and have success again.
Here they come to the 41-yard line.
Second down and 10.
Well, when it's 3rd and long early in the game, as a quarterback, as an offense, you just be very careful of this situation and just try not to make a big mistake.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
The Saints snap it at the 41. Marcus Colston has the catch. The Saints set now to attempt the field goal. The kick, it's through there. The kick is good. With almost an entire quarter in the books, that field goal has opened this lead up early in the game.
Everything going right for the football team. You know, what a first quarter by them. Can they keep this momentum going into the second quarter? We'll find out.
And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line.
The Falcons offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Pulls it in. That's his first reception today.
You throw it deep for a lot of reasons. One, you're hoping for the big play, maybe a touchdown, but also you got to think about interference. You can get that a lot of times, but that was a nice throw and catch.
Press coverage all the way. The Falcons still driving as the second quarter gets underway.
The football rests at the 44.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. It's intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Saints step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
Surveys. Intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Loss of a couple that time. The Falcons just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this.
And intercepted. They bring him to the turf. Jarius Byrd is some outstanding defender.
You know, Jarius Byrd is like so many safeties in the NFL. They're quarterbacks. They know where to get their guys, put them in position, and he knows what to expect according to the down and the situation where it is on the field. And that time, what a nice interception.
Coming to the line at the 27.
Now 1st and 10. And this just goes incomplete. Breeze can't connect.
That's second down coming up.
Catch made near the sideline.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Breeze completion percentage 60% on the day. Third and 9 coming up. The Saints snap it up at the 26.
Going to be a penalty here. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
Third and 19 here after the penalty.
Look out. They're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Breeze on the move. Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out.
This will be a field goal attempt from 53 yards out.
The field goal attempt is good. It's good. Everyone knows they were looking for 7 on that trip, but they add the field goal and have a nice little cushion here early in the second quarter, Phil.
I agree with what the coach did there that time. That was a good job. Get the 3 points and keep everything rolling your way and put doubt into your opponent's mind.
The Falcons offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction. That leads us to second down. Empty backfield look for Ryan here. From the shotgun. And the flag comes out.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Ryan's going to be in the pistol here. Freeman's taking it on the screen. They'll mark him at the 22.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
They complete the pass, but still not enough for the first. Third down coming up. Ryan's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. It's caught by Justin Hunter. Looks like they're in press coverage here. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Matt Ryan from the shotgun. Second down after the incompletion. Ryan's alone in the backfield. Out of the shotgun. Hankerson makes the play. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
Set up now at the 37.
The Saints defense now is going to go nickel. They're going back up top. Throws the pass. Tammy's brought down but has the first. That's reception number 2 for him. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. The Falcons take it from the 23. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Freeman's lined up in a single back formation. 2nd and 10. Tammy's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Stepping up to the 3-yard line.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. He'll throw it over the middle. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. 2nd and goal from the 3. Over the line. Touchdown.
How about that? The fullback scores the touchdown. He does all the blocking, gets beat up all the time, but nothing like getting the football where you can score to get it done.
Oh, he actually misses the point after. The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. Spiller's got a chance for a return. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line.
The Saints bring their offense onto the field. The last time they had control of the football, they did not come away empty-handed, but did not get a touchdown either.
Well, they got that field goal, and I think that's important. That field goal gave them a little confidence. They got some points up there. That always makes you feel good on the offensive side. Now take advantage of that good feeling. Go out there and score a touchdown this time.
Let's see if they can finish off a drive.
Second and 2 coming up. The Saints will take the snap from the 35. Brandon Cooks makes the catch. First and 10. It's complete over to Brandon Cooks. That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
And it falls incomplete. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Third and 7 coming up. Spiller in the backfield, single back set. It's caught by Cooks. 8th catch today so far.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
Breeze completion percentage, 60% on the day.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
And straight ahead, Spiller. Hageman's in on the tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Breeze lines up in the pistol. The Saints take it from the 38. C.J. Spiller. He's taken down at the 35.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
Only 35 yards to the end zone. Third down and 1. Toss to the outside.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. Falcons are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. They're in punting formation.
Freeman's tackled down at the 15.
Well, returning punts is a tough job. It's about judgment. That time, that was poor judgment by the return man. Should have just had a fair catch and never tried to return that.
First down at the 15. Stands in the pocket. But it's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Ryans all by himself in the backfield for this snap.
Second down and 10.
Pass is intercepted. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
Well, when you study the offense and you know what they're going to do, you're able to make plays like that. You time the interception perfectly, you make the catch, and you take it all the way back for the score.
The Falcons in kick return formation.
Freeman's running this one out. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
Freeman's in the backfield. Single back set. Cameron Jordan hunts him down and makes him pay.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
It's a catch by Hunter. Tackled down right around the 48. The Falcons, 1 timeout remaining.
First down on the way. First down following the long play. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Press coverage all the way. Second and 10.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. Bryant set now to attempt the field goal.
No good. No good.
Oh, I think it's easy to see why he missed his field goal wide, Jim. Look, as he put his plant foot down and just got too close to the football in bad position, and that's why he missed it wide.
This will be the last play before halftime. First down at the 33. Brandon Cooks makes the catch. That'll do it for the second quarter here in the Crescent City. And we'll take a break for halftime before returning for the third quarter. We're back for the start of the third quarter. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms here at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. Cooks has got it on a pass that had some heat. The Saints in both the first and second halves have featured this wideout. Cooks has done everything asked of him today, Phil.
Well, this league is loaded with really tremendous wide receivers, and we are watching one of the best. He can do everything with the football. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Has his target. Allen's going to make the tackle.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
Breeze now completed 4 in a row. First down here after the completion. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, you expect defensive ends to get sacks because they come around the outside. But when you get pressure from the inside and the defensive tackle gets a sack, that's just an added bonus.
Ball spotted at the 49-yard line. The Falcons with a nickel look here on defense. The wide receiver in motion. Breeze in shotgun formation. Got a flag. Cooks is marked down after a gain of 4. The defense will take the penalty.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
It's now second down. Breeze from the shotgun. Down the field. He's in bounds, and he's got it.
Receivers in the NFL now, they can get down the field and just give them a chance. That's what the quarterback did. Nice catch by the receiver.
Breeze completion percentage 70% on the day.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
First down at the 19. Breeze on the move. Has to get rid of it.
Breeze is able to get outside the pocket that time, and it's a good job getting outside the pocket, but there's nowhere to throw it. The pass is incomplete.
Coming to the line at the 19-yard line.
2nd down and 10.
And Jennings should have intercepted that one. Almost had it.
It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
It's complete over to Brandon Cooks.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Coming up to the line at the 2.
First and goal from the 2.
Reggie, Saints across for the touchdown. At this point in the game, midway through the 3rd, that touchdown has them on the brink of putting this game away.
And they're just starting to put their mark on this game, Jim, and you just got to be careful. Don't let it get away from you right here. Find a way to go out there and score on the offensive side and get back into this football game.
The Saints line up for the extra point.
Extra point was good.
The Saints setting up for the kickoff. Freeman's going to run this one out. Breaks free. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Falcons talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
First down at the 21.
Matt Ryan with the long pass down the field.
3rd catch today so far. Matt Ryan having an opportunity that time to show off his arm strength.
And why can he show that arm strength off? Because he has wide receivers that can absolutely fly and get deep. And a beautiful throw that time by Matt Ryan.
2 hands on the football and has the catch. From the 29-yard line.
Falcons come to the line of scrimmage and show a full house. The Falcons have it at the 29. Hankerson with the grab.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
First and goal.
A takeaway.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
The Falcons lined up in the nickel. First down at the 20.
And the give to Reggie Bush. He's tackled right at the 24.
Bush is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
It's second down. About 2.5 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. The Saints line up, split backfield. The play clock's running down. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
Jim, when you look at drop passes in the NFL, it's almost always for the same reason. They take their eyes off the football, the receivers, just before it gets there. And when you do that, that little bit of lack of concentration will cause you to drop the pass.
It's third down coming up. Drop back, shotgun formation. Brings it in. And that's a gain of 13. The Saints have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Breeze done everything he can to keep his team on top.
He has been so efficient here today. Very smart making decisions. And when you put those two things together, that's why your football team is winning.
The Saints at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Breeze in shotgun formation. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. The Saints have been very good throwing the football today. Breeze been efficient. He's been finding his targets, and he's getting it done.
He is showing why he's one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL. When you take his talent and you put along with it great decisions, you get something special on the field.
Here they come to the 41-yard line.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Breeze from the shotgun. Wants to go deep. Intercepted.
Bill, it might be a case of too little, too late, but the defense gets the takeaway, and let's see if they're able to do something with it.
Jim, it could be a case of too little, too late, but I don't know. Never think the game is over. Just keep playing. We see tremendous comebacks all the time in the NFL. Hey, who knows? This could be one of them.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Hankerson makes the play. Has 12 on this play. That's his 5th catch of the day.
Well, Jim, I always say it's about deception when you're playing offense. That time, the play action fake by the quarterback was so good, the defense didn't even see that he still had the football, and he throws it down there for a nice completion.
Ryan's completion percentage, 50% on the day. Hitting Vaccaro, reads that one and makes the pick. What a place to start for the offense. The final quarter begins with this snap. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. The Saints continue to look to their top target on the day. Cooks has been the top target, and he's been very strong in this game.
The offense, what a tremendous design they've had here today. They've had many ways to get this football to the wide receiver, and he has done a good job of taking advantage of it.
Second down coming up. Toss play. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Bush is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Line of scrimmage, the 27.
The Saints from the 27. Bush is taking the handoff. Butler's there to make the stop.
Bush is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
They come to the line at the 24.
Second down and 7.
Can't hold on here as this ball's incomplete.
Cook's going to go back to the huddle and look at all of his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know it's your bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him again soon.
It'll be 3rd and 7 now after that incompletion.
Ready, go, ready. Here we go. Ready for second.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Picks up maybe 3.
Well, that last play almost got him in here. And when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Just 2 yards to go. Goal line defense on the field. 2nd and goal from the 2. Reed runs him down and gets the sack.
You got to be quick and decisive when you're down near the goal line and you're throwing the pass as a quarterback. That time he was not, and he takes a huge sack.
They step up to the 9-yard line.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
And that is Trufant, who almost had the interception.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
Should be what we call a gimme. And he puts it through for 3.
Midway through the 4th quarter, this game was already out of reach, but they went ahead and added the field goal to add a little insult to injury.
Well, you listen, this is pro football, man. You know, you got to stop the other team. They didn't do it, so sometimes you deserve to be blown out.
The Falcons ready to return the kick.
Freeman's going to test the coverage this time. Poor kick coverage on the return.
And now the offense comes onto the field, having to feel like it's just been given a big boost of confidence.
The Falcons are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
Ball's on the ground.
It's been that kind of a day for this team. I'm sure they can't wait for this one to be over.
You know, Jim, it's not always going to go well for you when you play in this league against such great players on the other side. But the one thing there's no excuse for, you must play hard, and this team just did not play hard today.
They're winning the field position battle right here as they start the next drive.
First down at the 28. Bush.
Allen's the one who brings him to the ground.
Bush is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Scrimmage, the 25-yard line.
Falcons defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 2nd down and 7.
Reggie Bush with the catch out of the backfield.
And Bush is stopped there after a gain of only 1. This is 3rd down.
Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun.
The Saints now moves the chains.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances. This offense has been spectacular today, Jim. Here they are in a red zone again. Hey, listen, if I was them, I'd go ahead and try to score.
1st down and 10. And Bush is stopped there.
Bush is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. The Saints break huddle and show a jumbo look. They'll run it off the toss. Bush is tackled down after a gain of 7.
The Saints, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
Only 8 yards to go.
2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. On the way, 3rd down. They call his name again.
Bush is looking for a place to run the football that time to pick up the 3rd down and short, but nowhere to go. Offensive line gets dominated. Now it's 4th down.
Chip shot here. And converts on the 3.
Phil, I know a lot of fans get upset and say, why are they tacking on 3 points? What do you expect them to do right now? They go ahead, and, you know, don't go for it. They go ahead and kick the field goal. I don't think anybody's insulted by that.
Not at all, Jim. It's not the coach's job to help the other team. You just do your job, and if the other team wants to stop you and keep you from scoring points, then play better defense.
Freeman's going to test the coverage here. And he's met head-on right there at the 20.
The Falcons offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
He's got the catch. That's a gain of 10.
Anytime you get over 4 yards on first down, it doesn't matter what the play is. Is it a run or a pass? That time, nice throw by the QB. Now they're in great position. Second down and short.
The Falcons came away as tough luck losers last time out, and today has been a problem for them just to try to stay in this game, Phil.
Yeah, it has been. And after last week's emotional loss, what you do as a coach, you come out in the next game and you change tactics to give your team confidence and get them going. They didn't do that. That's why they're having such a hard time here today.
Freeman's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Three-step drop underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. They bring in the extra tight end. Tammy's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
This play set up by the long gainer. Looking across the middle. Looking middle that time. And it's incomplete. Seconds left in this game, and it's a first down. Freeman's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. 1st and 10. They're going to get him here for a sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
The Falcons have it at the 29. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle. Bryant's lining up for the field goal. He was off the mark on his first attempt.
Well, I don't know what to say about that decision right there. I did not like it. Take the points, kick the field goal. You tried to be too smart, and look what happened. The pass doesn't work, and now you're in a world of trouble.
All that animosity, all that hatred, all the buildup, and in the end, it was a win that was a one-sided affair.
Yeah, it was in all sides. Everything you looked at, they got out hit today. They weren't as physical. They were not smart on the field. Even the design of what they were trying to do, the managing the game, that was wrong on the coaching side. Just one awful effort.
So for Phil Simms and